Hey YouTube, David here. I'm here to bring you the video review for Tron Legacy, the movie. About time, actually. So yeah, I would like to bring you our host, Bob the Robot. Ninja, not robot. Yeah, whatever. Hello everyone, this is Bob the Ninja, not the robot, Ninja. Anyway, Tron was quite the movie, and I gotta say, thank you for the intro, Bob. Now, on to the review. So when I first heard about the Tron Legacy movie, that was gonna be like a remake of the very first Tron movie, which came out back in 1982. But apparently, it's a sequel to that movie, and there's quite a bit of thing going on with the Tron series right now. Like just for that one movie, Tron Legacy, 3 prequels were made. And those 3 prequels were Tron Betrayal, which was a graphic novel, and Tron Evolution, which happened to be a video game, and Tron Uprising, which is going to be a TV show series that's coming out in 2012. All these came out basically around the same time the Tron movie came out. Well, the Tron Legacy movie came out, except for the TV show, which is coming out in 2 years from now, I guess. Maybe 1 year. Even though there's a lot of backstory that came before Tron Legacy, and there's a couple other stories that came out between the first Tron movie and Tron Legacy. Even though there are a whole bunch of that, you don't really have to see any of that to understand Tron Legacy. Because the only thing I had going for me for Tron Legacy when I watched it was playing Kingdom Hearts 2, because Tron was in it and stuff, so that's the only reason why I wanted to watch it. Just based on and honestly, the stuff that they showed in Kingdom Hearts 2, it really didn't matter much to what happened in Tron Legacy. So if you just want to see Tron just for the heck of it, without knowing anything about the series, who Tron is, blah blah blah, it's basically okay, really. Just go see it, have fun. It's some pretty good action. The story is meh, but I'll get onto that later. After doing a bit of research, I found a pretty interesting fact about the Tron movies. Apparently, the same actors from the first Tron movie back in 1982, they're using the same actors for the first main characters for Tron Legacy. Like Jeff Bridges is playing Kevin Flynn in both of those movies. Bruce Boxleitner, whatever, but he plays Tron in both of those movies, and he's voicing Tron in everything else. Like he voiced Tron in Kingdom Hearts, he's voicing Tron in the video, in the video games, in the TV shows. So, and they're pretty dedicated to stuff. Actually, I was kind of surprised when I found that. But anyway, yes, on to the review. I'm going to try to keep this as spoiler-free as possible, but bear with me because I do want to talk about the story a little. But from if you see in commercials, the story is basically kind of self-told right there, if that's a word. But anyway, yes, on to the story. So the story starts out with Sam Flynn, the son of Kevin Flynn. When Sam was 7 years old, Kevin Flynn just happens to disappear out of nowhere. No explanation, no body, whatever. So they have no idea where he went. 20 years later, Sam gets a message from Kevin Flynn's office. Sam goes to check it out, and he gets accidentally teleported to a place called the Grid. I won't explain what the Grid is because I don't think that's revealed in the commercials. So you guys will end up seeing it eventually if you watch the movie. Anyway, but yeah, while in the Grid, Sam finds his father, who he discovers was been trapped in the Grid for the past 20 years, and kind of sucks, honestly. But anyway, that's as far as the story I'm gonna go. I won't explain anymore just to avoid spoilers. But that's how the story's basically starting. And honestly, if you know these type of movies, you can basically kind of guess what's gonna happen afterwards. Anyway, I basically kind of guessed it and just got it right. I basically got it. There's a little few twists and turns, but because they're in the Tron world, they're allowed to play with stuff that's from that world. But honestly, the story's not really. It's not gonna blow your mind. It gets the movie going and stuff, but it's not. It's not something that just to watch just for the story. Honestly, that's just my opinion. For people who have seen it or are planning to go see it, you might have a different opinion in mind, but I'm just saying what I think. So, yeah, deal with it. So one of the other interesting things about Tron Legacy is the actors. Jeff Bridges, he actually plays 2 different roles in this film. He plays Kevin Flynn, the father of Sam Flynn. He also plays the antagonist, or the bad guy. I won't reveal his name because, well, it didn't reveal in the commercials, but he plays both roles. And to play the role of the antagonist, he had to make himself look younger. So they had to use CGI to like to remove his wrinkles, hair. Oh, well, the hair they probably used the wig, but you get what I'm saying. But thing is, the CGI it's pretty noticeable that they're using CGI for his face. It looks good and all, but you can just tell it's CGI. Well, maybe for me, for everyone else, maybe not. I don't know. I'm really like observant and picky about details, so never mind. So it might have been just something I noticed. Again, watch it yourself, make your own little judgment just in case. But for me, the CGI was good though. I'm not saying it was bad. I'm just saying it was noticeable. I don't think we're at that point yet where CGI could look like extremely realistic, but honestly, this is a pretty close second. So another thing about Tron Legacy that people might be interested in would be the fact that it's in 3D. Should you watch it in 3D? Is it worth it in 3D? And I'd say it's worth it in 3D. I was watching with a group of my friends. At one point, the 3D actually made us jump a little when things are flying at us, or we were like, "Oh my god!" and all that stuff. So 3D was actually pretty fun. It wasn't like one of those useless, pointless 3Ds like other movies like Final Destination. Sorry, bad little cough. But yeah, 3D is worth it. If you can watch it in 2D if you want to, obviously. But if you can spare a few bucks, check it out in 3D. You won't be disappointed at all. Anyway, that's all I pretty much have to say about Tron Legacy. Out of a score out of 1 through 10, I would give it a 7 out of 10. Mainly because of the story. The story's not really. It didn't really get to me at all. It just seemed kind of plain, a little cliche, but honestly a lot of things are cliche nowadays. So this movie isn't really like a must-see type of movie, but if you want to just see it just for the kicks, for the fun of it, or a group of friends just to hang out, then yeah, go ahead. Check it out. Check it out in 3D, 2D, whatever you want. I saw it in 3D because, well, I don't know, they suggested it and I went along with it and I don't regret it. So that's basically it, everybody. So I guess I'll see you guys later. Hope you enjoyed it. See ya.